Salut et bonjour mes amis. Today we are going to learn accents in French. There are 5 types of accents in French. So let's start. The first one is said l'accent aigu. L'accent aigu. You must have heard of this word aigu. The aigu is placed on the letter E. For example, I have given you 4 examples over here. So aigu is basically a line which is going towards the right like this on top of E and E. It's only placed on top of E. For example, and it's only placed on top of E where the pronunciation is A. You have to stress the E like saying A. Like for example, for summer in French they say été. Now A is E accent aigu and T E accent aigu. So été. So it's pronounced like été. Stress that E accent aigu a little more like A. Stress it very much. Like the second one is telephone in French. How do you say this? So it's téléphone. Also you could say for telephone in French télé. You don't have to say the phone. You could say T E with an accent aigu, L E with an accent aigu, and phone you could just delete it. Or you could say this téléphone. 2 ways are right. So téléphone. The third one is séjour. Basically it means stay. So say. Open your mouth when you're pronouncing the E with an accent aigu like A. So séjour. For student, this is a male one. Now you know in French everything is divided into male and female. So this is student of the male article, of the main noun, basically of the main one. For the male, for the masculine one, so it's like étudiant. It means student. Étudiant. So let's do a quick recap of this aigu. Aigu is basically placed on only and only the letter or the alphabet E and nothing else. Only E, accent aigu. It is basically a line that goes towards your right, towards the top. It's like a stick that goes towards the top, like from this point to the other point, like from the left to right. So it goes from left to right. So you have to place it only on the right hand side, like this line on top, this one on top. So it's called accent aigu. Let's pronounce this all in French. Été, téléphone, séjour, étudiant. The next accent is it's l'accent grave. It's placed on A, E and U. For example, accent grave is the opposite of accent aigu. You could see accent aigu goes from left to right. This one goes from right to left, to the opposite side, towards totally the opposite of accent aigu. So it's called grave. It's on l'accent grave. Not grave, it's grave. You could see this in my lessons like père, mère, très, rivière, a and o. Okay, it's basically when you have to stress this is when you have something which you want to stress upon a little, very, not as much as aigu, but this is a very lighter of A, like A. It's a lighter one of A. It is the same pronunciation like A. This is ague is A. You have to open your mouth. A. This one is A. You just close your mouth and say A. A little open but not very much violent. So like pear, pear, pear is father. Mare, mare, mare is mother. Tre, tre, tre is very. Rivière, rivière, rivière is river. A is to or at is a preposition, and u is where, is a question where. Okay, so please practice this because this accent grave is only placed on A, E and U. You could say it's placed on E over here, E over here, E over here, E over here, A over here and U over here. So the third accent is it's l'accent circonflexe. I know the names are little very, like Hatike, like, circonflexe. What is this? Grave, ague. But that's the beauty of learning French. So l'accent circonflexe, it's placed on A, E, I, O, U, all the 5 vowels. So for example, accent circonflexe has a small gap on all these letters. A, E, I, O, U. For example, fête, 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 fête is festival, fête. Fenêtre, fenêtre, fenêtre is window. You could see this word E-T-R-E, it's être, it's a verb to be. Don't see F-E-N, just see E-T-R-E, être. Oh my god, I found a new word. Être is to be, the conjugation, auxiliary verbs to be, être. Okay, so pat, pat, pat is tart, tart. Mûr, mûr, mûr is ripe. Basically anything that's ripe. It could be mango, it could be any of the vegetables or fruits. And bête, bête, bête is an animal, bête. So let's say this all together. Say with me. First rule in French, please do not hesitate to really pronounce it, because in French, if you really go to see the inhabitants of French, they really express their sounds and their vowels and everything. They don't hesitate to open their mouth and they speak. Here we Indians are a little very, little shy about it. So let's practice this. Fête, fête, fenêtre, fenêtre, pat, pat, mûr, mûr, and bête, and bête. So let's go to the fourth one. It's la cedilla. La cedilla, which is placed only under C before the vowels A, O, U. And the sound is like sh, like sh, like sh, like that. Okay. So for example, like C cedilla A, C cedilla O, and C cedilla U. For example, it's like a down comma, like when you put a comma down towards the C, it's like that. It's called cedilla accent. Okay. So for example, le son, le son. It's not le con, le son, because it gives you the sound sh, like so. Le son. Le son. So put a so on that C and say le son. That means lesson. Ça va. It's not kava. It's ça va. Ça va. I am good. I am good. So it's ça va. Le garçon. Le garçon. The boy. The boy. Le garçon. So. Le garçon. La façade. La façade. La façade. That means the wall. Français. Français. That means French. Français. You're learning French. You're learning français. So it's français. pronounce the S also, because so, française. So le leçon, ça va, le garçon, la façade, française, française. And the last one is l'accent tréma. L'accent tréma. It's like a 2 dot on I and E. You see that 2 dots? That's tréma. Okay, so you'll say it like this: mais, mais, mais. You have to pronounce why this trema is used, because you have to pronounce that the word. You can see this I with a trema on top, and before that there's always a vowel. See, like E, a vowel, I, a vowel. So you have to stress both of it and say mais, mais, mais. That means gone. Noël, Noël, Noël. That means Christmas. And knife, knife, knife. That means knave in English. So mais, Noël, and knife, knife. So do practice this for at least 15 to 20 minutes and to get the accents right. Do not worry if you feel that you cannot really get this. See this video again and again and get this right perfect. Merci beaucoup. Ciao.